What we see changes what we know. What we know changes what we see. Play is the work of childhood. I could not think without writing. Play is the answer to how anything new comes about. Logic and mathematics are nothing but specialized linguistic structures. Reflective abstraction, however, is based not on individual actions but on coordinated actions. To express the same idea in still another way, I think that human knowledge is essentially active. Knowing reality means constructing systems of transformations that correspond, more or less adequately, to reality. From the moral as from the intellectual point of view, the child is born neither good nor bad but master of his destiny. One of the most striking things one finds about the child under 7 to 8 is his extreme assurance on all subjects. This means that no single logic is strong enough to support the total construction of human knowledge. In genetic epistemology, as in developmental psychology, too, there is never an absolute beginning. Scientific thought, then, is not momentary, it is not a static instance, it is a process. I always like to think on a problem before reading about it. Every acquisition of accommodation becomes material for assimilation, but assimilation always resists new accommodations. Childish egocentrism is, in its essence, an inability to differentiate between the ego and the social environment. The practice of narrative and argument does not lead to invention, but it compels a certain coherence of thought. Egocentrism appears to us as a form of behavior intermediate between purely individual and socialized behavior. I have always detested any departure from reality, an attitude which I relate to my mother's poor mental health. Scientific knowledge is in perpetual evolution, it finds itself changed from one day to the next.